virgin girl who have attained 14, 15, 16, 17 years, who is a virgin, is performed spiritually like an angel. When a virgin curse you, it works. When a virgin decide that somebody curse you, he's reversing it is acceptable. When you are being cursed or under a curse, under a spell, under a witchcraft, under a juju power, and the virgin girl decide to fight for you or to take you off, is acceptable. And you are running into the premises and the place is closed, or they say this day they don't go to that God, the priest there will advise you that this is a critical situation you are facing. Therefore, we need to search for a virgin girl. The prayer you want to pray to that God, Lashmi, pray to the virgin girl. It will be accepted.
Wow.
That prayer you have been praying and God is not hearing you, God has put the key there. God has put it there already. Get a key, padlock, pray over it, locked. Tell a virgin girl, it could be your daughter, it could be anybody. Let him open it for you. Once he open that padlock for you, your prayers will be answered.
Your friend is Sike. Sike. Oh, Sike. Yafuni Sike. Sike. Jankani Sike. Yatemundo Oyubezi. Exclusive interview on television, Sike. I'm happy to meet Bishop Sam David once again in his gigantic office. I mean, this place is extremely nice. When you get to the gate, you need to walk like 50 meters before you get to where he sits. Wow. Bishop is my guest, a top-notch man of God. He's a full force to reckon with. I mean, and he's handsome too. No two ways about that. And a fashionista. I like your suit. I like your jacket. Your jacket.
Thank you, CK.
How much is it? is it that expensive?
Oh no, I don't wear that. It's half. Some expensive, some normal.
Most of my audience really cherish what you teach. Okay. And I mean, you are doing well.
Thank you, CK.
Yes, I mean, and your place too is nice at Saam Junction.
Yes.
Yes. Before I proceed, come next month. I mean, the first week of next month is the Hustlers Conference. Hustlers. One a conference that. That conference be hustlers. If they talk say you be hustler, like person way they make wow, trying as much as possible to make earnings, trying as much as possible to build your house, trying as much as possible to travel, to get to your car, to have a better living. Sam David, Bishop.
Yep.
When is it coming on?
2nd July.
The Hustlers Conference.
2nd July.
You see, I've tried my best to throw more light on it, but I want you to break it down. Why Hustlers Conference?
Okay, the Hustlers, somebody can understand it differently, but my explanation to Hustlers, which we understand in a plain language or cliche or in a Nuguafraka way,
in
Nuguafraka,
what has that
which means a local language adopted or adulterated into the English language, which is accepted by a group of people.
Oh, okay. Like a jargon.
Like mate,
okay.
Which is collector.
Okay.
But mate is not that, but we have accepted it like a jargon. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So when we're talking about hustlers,
the word again?
Hustlers.
No, the word you mentioned. The one you are bringing
cliche.
It down. No.
Nuguafraka.
Yeah, is it an English word?
Yes, it's an English
and the
word.
origin is from Greek?
Yes, it's borrowed from Greek. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So in that case, hustlers becomes those who cannot face the 3 score meals a day. They find difficult in paying their school fees, their children's school fees and all that. And then as we are on this earth, we have to get certain basic necessity. So my understanding of hustlers means that if you're not able to have 20,000 in your account, 20,000, things are rough, but you are not having 20,000 in your account, You don't have your 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom at least. Those are the basic measurement I've given. You don't have that. You don't have your saloon small car, 2x2 car. You don't have it. Then you are a hustler.
Then I'm telling you point blank that all of us are hustlers. Per the standards you are giving.
Yeah, the standard.
I'm a top-notch hustler.
Ah.
I need to be there because I don't eat 3 times a day.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, it may be. Maybe
No,
because of
I
your
don't
job.
eat 3. No, not because of
Management.
My job. I can't afford it. Three times a day.
Morning,
breakfast,
afternoon,
lunch,
yes,
supper.
Yes, supper.
But you, I know you even have a brunch and all. So you eat like 5 times a day.
No. You see, it depends. Maybe the person don't have
but
the
can
time
you
because
afford
of
5 times a day?
No. Oh, that
No,
5
can
times
you
how?
afford I think you have that financial backing that can give you 5 square meals a day.
CK, we don't see the truths and then we pass by. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
I can afford because I have rented room for people. I am taking care of people. I'm paying people school fees. I'm feeding people in orphanage. And this, as I'm speaking, by this month, we'll go to the prison and give things. So that clearly shows. And I'm starting a foundation. So that clearly shows that I can afford it. Nice. So the truth is there.
Nice. We can't see the truth and bypass it.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Bishop Sam David is my guest. I'm CK. Before the respect, subscribe to Television CK for exclusive interviews. But also me tame one host gramophone. When I return, exclusive fillers and I better drop your platform. So 60. I'll be right back.
mitubata free crew kasiye mu kure bi ase se me kohwe me hyebrem se de menye sika du na me hu rastaman bi na me se rastaman kyerɛ me ɛno se me fa me space ne man ansa wa kyerɛ me wo hu popo no fo ɛhɔ na onkwaje wo sika mpa ho da fe me dimirika nam kwaye brentuo no mpepopo na fo ma kwa nso me nduda fi na esum eyedru me kwa na me hu papa bi a one ne nkraman enam me pa ne ho ɛkɔ kakra na nso kom de me nkɔhwe a nsuo ni ti me ye madwen se metumrika akono nsuo na to apopɔ ne so na me fo a makɔde me ho me du ha na ma bre matoba ha me ni so chi me na me tetoye na bɔfo bi epie me so
Rachi. Oh, how to eat. Kona Kocha Bet Rina. Nemum Kai. Sell use the promo code TVCK. Ubonya bonus is a kesepa. Tiwani Nakocha Nissia.
me team nam se abofo de ne se akwa bi am ne di benku
Kuntuehan people, I'm back. Bishop is still seated in a grand style. I mean, your chain, your jacket. Where's your wristwatch? Yes, your wristwatch. Hey, Bishop. Wow. Bishop, on a more serious note.
Yeah.
What are we, talking about today?
Okay. We are talking about a virgin girl.
Do we still have virgins in?
Yes, we do. Just that the scarcity is more in Africa. To get virgin girl in Africa is high.
Are you sure? Comparatively, I think
yes.
To get a virgin girl in Europe and US will be hard.
You sure?
Yeah,
Rather,
will be.
Well, I feel because of the way the system is there. Sneaking yourself to a man's room will be difficult, but you know, per the environment,
there you can't even control your child when
yes,
she fails to, date or, have a relationship with a man. But here in Africa, you can restrict your daughter.
Yeah.
Don't go here.
Yeah.
This, that. But from
Yeah.
your angle, I understand because of financial stuff, the girl child will go out.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that plays to the right of the child is taught well. So the child knows this is my right. You cannot just send me water and tell me to go and put it in your room. Unknown person. You can't see unknown person and stop by him on the way. But education in Africa in that area didn't sound well. So anybody at all come and take toffee, he enter the car. he entered the room. Are you getting me?
Sure,
That comparison.
Sure. But
yeah.
gradually we will get there.
Oh yes.
So what
It's
about
a developing
virgin?
country?
What about virgins?
Fine. I want us to know that virgin girl who have attained 14, 15, 16, 17 years, who is a virgin, is performed spiritually like an angel. God uses that person more. When a virgin curse you, it works. When a virgin decide that the curse somebody curse you, he's reversing it is acceptable spiritually.
Come again.
When you are being cursed or under a curse, under a spell, under a witchcraft, under a juju power, and the virgin girl decide to fight for you or to take you off, is acceptable. Both in God's kingdom and satanic kingdom is acceptable. Now Satan fear virgin the same way in God's kingdom. Most angels also fears virgin. They are not fearing for fighting, no, they fear virgin because it work angelic work. It does angelic work. Let me tell you something. If let's say juju is here, they say this man should take the juju and the virgin should take the juju, it work with the virgin more than any other person. Even if that juju is fake, it work with the virgin person.
Why is it like that?
That is how God has made it.
Like a virgin.
Yes. That is why if you go to India, there is a god, idol they call Lashmi. Lashmi. The god of Lashmi. Okay. Which has Abrus Precatorius. There is a herb called Abrus Precatorius or cat eye, which has cat eye under it. 7. Okay. That Lashmi god has different hands.
Yes.
So when your son is dying, or somebody is chasing you to kill you, or you need a savior at that moment, and you know those people, they believe in that god, that is their god, and you are running into the premises and the place is closed, or they say this day they don't go to that god, they have a day that you don't go. When you go there and that place is locked, the priest there will advise you that this is a critical situation you are facing. Therefore, we need to search for a virgin girl. The prayer you want to pray to that God, Lashmi, pray to the virgin girl. It will be accepted.
Wow.
Which means equilibriumly, basically, simultaneously, virgin girl is almost equalized to that God. So I, Bishop Sam David, I'm saying that human being who is a virgin is a God creation. God created it. Okay. So the Lashmi, yes, is human being that created it. Perfect. Now, I stand for correction anyway. But the virgin girl is where my focus is.
No, but I'm not sure human being created the God. That in Indian God, they believe that God is also an angel.
Yes, I made mention that.
Yes.
that is their God.
Yes.
That is their angel. That is what they believe in. But it's created, or it is formed by human being.
No, human being worshipped
it.
Yeah.
Fine. But the girl is where my focus is.
Yes.
That's
where
the girl,
I'm interested.
Yes.
That a virgin girl.
Yes.
Okay.
But the girl was brought, like created, formed, bara, yata in Greek. Created, bara, formed, yata. Okay, so by God. So that virgin girl, which is yata or bara by God, has that power deposited in it by God. So if virgin girl, you plot into, you tap into his grace and use it for your benefit, you have not committed anything, because it is a creature of God. And before you see God through his creation. So that is another creation of God. You don't see God through no, you see God through his creation. So I can see God through you. I can see God through animal. I can see God through plant. I can see God through water or stone. Okay. So if even Indians understand this concept, the virgin girl placed at the premium or principal, then let's come back home as a Christian, as a Shintoist, as a Judaist, as a Buddhist, as Islamic. or whatever, as a traditionalist, let's understand that there is something they know we don't know, which means that anybody going through affliction, pain, disappointment, bad dream, witchcraft spirit, and under witchcraft spirit, repetition or replication of troubles, backwards, set backwards, you step one, then you go back double, financial trouble, total poverty. If you know this, somebody is there now. How to rent a room right now is a problem. How to buy a car, it is not priority, it's a necessity. To convey him to workplace, he didn't get it. But I'm saying that the book of wisdom, chapter 1 verse 1, says that get a padlock. That prayer you have been praying and God is not hearing you, God has put the key there. God has put it there already. Get a key, padlock, pray over it, locked. Tell a virgin girl, it could be your daughter, it could be anybody, the one you are sure he's a virgin, let him open it for you. Once he opened that padlock for you, your prayers will be answered.
Practically, how should we do it? You pray on the padlock, or you say things you don't want in your life, things you want in your life on a locked padlock.
Good.
Okay,
so you bought the padlock already. The padlock is, there are two ways of doing this. The padlock should be locked already from where you are buying it. So when the person want to try it for you, say no. The seller, you should not open it. Buy it like that. From the manufacturer, it is in the box, brought here. It has never been tested by the machine, so nobody should test it. They should give you that padlock. Then you pray what you feel is going wrong in your life and you don't want it again. Pray over it that upon opening this padlock, you don't want that again. But don't open it yourself. Because when you have saw at your back, somebody must do it for you. And that person must be somebody who is purity. That is a virgin girl. So you give it to a virgin girl to open this padlock for you. Once you open it, finish. Don't lock that padlock again. That day, the following day, you begin to see.
Should a virgin be your family member, or
it could be your family, anybody at all? Yes. That yes. And this is proven, tested, examined.
People by yourself?
Yeah, by myself, by other people and all that. Practically, I open a little on your platform.
Yes.
Where I teach, I open a little on platform. And a lot of people have come and give me testimony. But CK TV, I've watched Jesus when you say virgin girl, and I did it and I got this one. People came here, people outside, give testimony about that.
Okay, so I have this technical questions. But before I ask those questions,
okay,
I want you to recap it practically, step by step.
Okay.
How should we activate what you just said?
Okay. Before I get to the question, I want your viewers to understand that whatever religion you belong to, I have studied the religion and I'm a learned person, and I realize that almost all the religion has to do with practicality. Christianity has to do with practicality. Buddhism has to do with practicality. So we should not only meditate. Meditation is also part of yoga, which has to do with devotion. Only devotion to raise your spirit. But when it comes to action, God is an action word. You need to put things down to form something in order for that spirit to work in. Now, how do you administer this virgin girl and the padlock? This is how you go. Go buy padlock from the shop.
A locked one.
A locked one. Do not allow the person to open it for you. The first person to open it should be the virgin girl. That is all. Not even you yourself. Don't try it.
Okay, so I've bought the padlock.
Pray all your burdens over it. It works best when you needed something and you mention the thing exact without adding anything to it.
Should it be a prayer or you talking to the padlock?
Prayer is communication. So talking is okay. It's also a prayer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you talk is also a prayer. They are also part of the prayer. You just talk. So maybe I need to buy a mobile phone. I need to buy a house.
I need a visa.
I need a visa.
I want to buy a car.
I want to buy a car. So don't say, okay, I need a visa. I want to buy a car. I want to buy jet fighter.
Private jet.
No.
Outrageous.
It will not work. Hit it right on the head. That is all. Hit it right on the head. Something precious that has, if it add to your life, you will appreciate it. That is what you needed.
Wow.
You are in debt. So how much do you pay? Don't add it. $1 million, $2 million, $20,000, exact amount. That is all. Let a virgin girl open it for you.
That's it.
That is it. It is done.
Wow. Bishop, how will you define a virgin? You. Who is a virgin?
Okay, for my that a virgin is someone who the manhood, somebody's manhood has not penetrated through.
Okay, but we have some girls around. They've never,
had any sex before.
But then they hammer them body.
They are not a virgin.
Because then they use them hands.
They are not a virgin.
They use dildo and stuff.
They are not a virgin.
Such people are not.
They are not virgin. So we have virgin forest. Okay. When we talk of virgin forest, trees are not cut.
No. But that lady has not met a man before.
A foreign material has entered there. A foreign material has entered there.
No, not necessarily a foreign material. Her own hands.
Yeah, it's a foreign.
Yes.
A foreign material.
Oh, by your
that's what I.
No.
It's not part
and parcel of you.
Yeah, that is for your body.
No, but it's you. So that person is not termed as a virgin.
No. It's not termed as a virgin. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not termed as virgin. That is why we have in English we have types of sex. There's a level, different types of categories of sex. That is another part of people's sex that they do. So it's also a sex.
Okay. I can see you know sex like you really understand sex.
I'm a mature man. I'm a learned person, CK, and I have been privileged to be a teacher.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I taught
biology.
Yes, I taught biology, RME, social, which has to do with sex and all those things.
Stuff. Then I'm privileged to interview somebody like you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bishop, now we are all okay.
Okay.
So if you are a virgin but a foreign material has entered there, you are not part.
Yeah.
I want us to be clear and perform it extremely well.
Yeah.
That's why I asked that technical question.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that question is worth. It's worth it.
Yes. And let's make that draw. There is clitoris, okay?
Yes.
Some people play with their clitoris, okay? When you do that, and your this thing has not entered that place there, you still a virgin. You know the clitoris. You didn't enter.
Hold on. I want us to be clear here.
Okay.
So if a virgin girl, someone lick up via the clitoris, but no penetration. Is the lady still a virgin?
Okay, so plain, literally, she's a virgin, but biblically and spiritually,
she's not.
Good, thank you.
So that person is not fit to perform that.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. So no penetration, but licking and stuff, fingering, and all. Spiritually, you are not a virgin.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine. Bishop, when can we perform this? Is it any day, anywhere, or we have specifics? To perform this.
Okay. You can perform it any day, any time, any hour, but
any place.
Any place, but it is 50-50. It may work, it may not work. Yes. The thing is accepted to do it anytime, any place, any day, but it may not work.
Why?
50-50.
Why?
One, let me start by saying, the person giving you the padlock, if the person have an affair before coming there, he didn't even bath and he sold that padlock to you, already the padlock would be impure. It will affect the virgin girl. That is number one. You yourself having sex before going to buy the padlock, claiming you are giving it to a virgin girl, So you have to know the conditions. So 50-50.
So what are the conditions? We want it to work.
Yes.
What are the conditions?
Yes, I'm mentioning it.
Okay.
Now that day, spiritually, what I know is that if you know you are going to perform this, don't insult anybody. That very day, don't insult.
Be clean.
Be clean. If possible, 2 or 3 days there, be clean. Somebody slap you, you leave the person because you know what you are coming to do. And sex, having sex within 3 days, don't have sex. Number 3 is that you can do it when the moonlight is shining. It has nothing to do with this one particular, but as for the moonlight, when it comes with force. So you are adding another energy to what you are doing. So when the moonlight is shining, it's okay. And if it is your day, the day you were born, it is preferable, it's acceptable. And if you do it maybe in the evening, because in the evening maybe every tension has come down with a sound mind, or dawn, early in the morning, it's okay.
Wow. So the do's and don'ts.
Yes.
That's fine. Bishop, again, when is the Hustlers Conference coming on?
It is coming on 2nd July. Just next month. 2nd, we are in June, so 2nd July. It is coming on unabatedly.
July 2.
Yes, July 2. And I want people to come. A lot of people. Just after the Hustler program, the following Sunday will be Billionaires Conference.
So after the Hustlers Conference,
Billionaires Conference.
the next Sunday, after 7 days,
Yes.
is the Billionaires
Yeah,
Conference.
the Hustlers Conference, I will teach them physical means to have money. That is number 1. Then after 1 hour, then I will use 30 minutes to teach them spiritual means to make money. So I will teach them hierarchy of spiritual directions. You take one home. If you don't take one home. Strong one which I've never taught before. Which if you see, you hear, you know this is akwanchere, this is direction, this is not for joke.
You still have new direction that you've not taught.
Yeah. God keep on revealing every day. And don't forget that machichi pak blama ekpema vonira. Old person farm, stone never finish.
Akokure food. They be a border.
What is here?
We are not trouble.
What is here? It's a bit of what the dad, there's someone what I say, I won't release it. That is the time. Maybe I have some particular account which you may not know. Okay, I've not released it, and I'm using it as my personal thing or one. So I want to give it out that day. That is what it is. Hustler's program to take people from hustler food into billionaire food. Now there are 2 ways here. I believe in impartation. I believe in transfer of power. So hustler's program, I'm not going to lay hands like that. No, I'm going to teach practicality of the thing. Practicality of the thing. How Elijah commanded fire. Does he only pray to heaven? What are the things he gathered that the Bible couldn't record it? I am coming to open secrets, mysteries, revelations, and you see it. And I'm bringing materials for people to come among the people and come and experience. So Hustler's program has come to stay, has come to transform, transfigure people's life. Then the following Sunday will be Billionaires Conference. As for that one, what God has deposited in me, the favor I have, the grace and the mercy upon the Lord of me, I will lay my hands on you. Pray that the hustlers, you will never go back again. Seal it with my anointing. Pour my oil in my horn and anoint your head. Whether you like it or not, you have to come from that 0 level into that level, that hero level. By force, by force.
Send is fafa tap. So tap send, you're fast and reliable. Tap send. We use the promo code TVC now over United Kingdom. I win £5 free the ball over Europe and also anchor United Kingdom. What you say Italy, France, Germany, Netherlands, any the keka hono so we use the promo code TVC can €5 after US and Canada for and so we use the promo code TVC na munya $10 tap send
enemy ya grawo aya mini pia ya besiamwa enanu